really low, has no shield. Wow, this is an insane fight. Nasty sword, who is the better Ray? Seems that he might get the advantage here, haven't done it, however. What an insane gameplay right here. Ladies and gentlemen, trying all this, trying to get the game as much as possible. With one Wraith in the team. Two are still alive, doing as much damage as possible. Two easy to roll them in. Might fall down. And does, unfortunately, and one player down. One you see on the left side. They have nothing to do with them. Made them have the disadvantage, which allows Too Easy to get the kill. No way! Welcome everybody, ladies and gentlemen. مرحبا بكم الناس الكل في the Warena tournament for the Apex Legends, ladies and gentlemen, presented by the gaming organization Warena, and thanks to the EA. Now we have to you the first ever Apex Legends tournament. مرحبا بكم الناس الكل. نرجع 1B2C. Trying to get some shots going here by the Gibraltar. Looks like we have a possible team fight لهنا من عند ال 1B2C. مش بشر تبع عندهم الهيرلوم, which is mighty fine to see. A sight to witness. 1B2C trying to take over the building here. Landing some shots by the Wraith. Pushing in with the R301. كما قلت لكم R301 معناها mighty fine سلاح. Pushing in, trying to take as much space as possible. The Wraith taking over top floor, engaging with the team. One down from 1B2C who was Gibraltar, but that's okay. We still have the building, trying to destroy the traps, the caustic traps. It's really important. ما كانش شي يخليه روحهم في disadvantage كبير. كما تراو الcaustic traps can be quite a disadvantage to the enemy team. اللي هو يخليهم blinds their vision. Bloodhound, TPs with the Wraith and the Octane, trying to gain as much movement and as much space as possible.
Open supply in there.
Pushing in, Too Easy, trying to push in on the sniper, the Wraith for Too Easy لهنا. Landing as much damage. Very good. Down by Too Easy's Wraith. Unfortunately, couldn't keep up because of the zone and the damage of the enemy team. Octane trying to run around, look as much information. يسمع في sound لهنا. Bloodhound activity ultimate. Could we deal with this? Too Easy. Running around, looking for kills. كما تعرفوا, it's very, very important here to get as many kills as possible. That is the main point and the determination of how to win the game. واللي يخون. New kill leader to spawn. Too Easy لهنا عندهم player downed و player already dead. Est-ce que le Bloodhound بتاع Too Easy can clutch the game? One way to find out. Trying to run as much as they can. Valkyrie shooting the missile swarm, which is slow. It did hit, unfortunately. Very unlucky, but well played for Artwork anyways. Got as many kills as possible. 1B2C with the high ground. Trying to get as much information as possible. Landy as much shots as possible. هنا Wraith قاعدة تنجيجي بالبورتال متاعها. The final zone and the final countdown. عنا.
Let's scope this quadrant out here.
2 squads left. Can we see who's gonna be the ultimate winner of this video game? 2 squads left, 6 players left. 1B2C trying to land as much damage as possible, shielding as much as possible. The Bloodhound, Gibraltar, everybody stabilized. The Bloodhound يحط البابل نتاعو بتبيع يرمي الultimate, trying to gain as much space as possible. Damashi actually lands good damage for the players. خاطر لاندا الultimate نتاعو in perfect positioning, trying to shoot the enemy Gibraltar as much as possible. Heaven Devils versus 1B2C. Who is going to be the champion for this first game? Trying to stabilize, do as many shots as possible. Both ultimates for both Gibraltars are wasted, but did they do their job? Heaven Devils trying to land as many nades as possible. Hitty nade, and here Valkyrie, good nades, good nade placement. flaming them up. Heavy Devils trying to play around the rocks, trying to gain as much positioning as possible. Wraith really low, has no shield. اسمع عندهم الانفورماسيون هي عندها no shield. 1v2c trying to push in. عندهم الpeacekeeper من عند Gibraltar with dome is placed. Both domes are placed. Can we do something about it? 1v2c. Wraith trying to do as much damage as possible. Right side. Keep on Gibraltar trying to land as much as possible. 1v2c both. We have the Bloodhound is dying. Heaven Devils both. Wow, this is an extremely insane fight. Both players from Heaven Devils are down, but Heaven Devils, the Wraith, claims the fight. Well played for the Mastiff player. And it seems that we have our first game winners. Well played for the Apex champions, and well played for Game 1 champions. On the MTC. Landing by already. Nakao teaming, but MTC Wraith dropping already. Unfortunate weapon selection. Very good, not bad. هنا MTC Bloodhound, his down. على enemy team, yo, bring a team, playing with the dome, trying to gain as much damage as possible. Gibraltar falling down, unfortunately. The Bloodhound's MTC. Gibraltar, MTC, already upgraded shield. You switch it just in case إذا كان وشيو عليهم team أخرى. 2 purple shields, 2 shields. Artwork the name trying to engage and get the team inside the dome. كما تراو هنا dome outside of it ولا outside of it. من نشوف عادي الbullets. Artwork have a player down and 1 player really low. اللي هو Bloodhound bleeding out already. 1 player left of Artwork. Can we see? And the squad has been wiped by Artwork. Well played for them. Artwork لهين يفايتيو في سكواد أخرى. عنا Gibraltar قاعد يلاند as many shots as possible. Artwork Wraith قاعدة تكلوزي in مع البلودهاوند بتاعها. البلودهاوند قاعد يوفر في الانفورماسيون لهنا. Artwork TCG قاعد يشيلدي which is stabilizing maximum. Upgrade the shield بتاعه. البلودهاوند كيبوشها which is a way really well played for them. Shurikens are gone out from Rad. Trying to stabilize as much as possible. They're in a very tight position against Artwork, but that's okay. Artwork trying to back out. Maybe they have a plan. 1v2c getting shot from sideways. 5 spots left, 1 pushing in. 1v2c gets detected by this sonar for the enemy Bloodhounds. The ultimate of Deo activate. That's okay. Heaven Devils trying to shoot them as many nades as possible. We have the high ground. Stitch Ibad with a Valkyrie taking the high ground, gaining as much information as possible. Gibraltar trying to save up as much shield, as much ammo as possible, trying to not re-peek here. Twitch Ibad gaining as much damage in, dishing in, but that's okay. We escape and we're alive. Nade gets passed by. Eski Najmi survive. Twitch Ibad يبعد عليها nade. Jonah Behi. TFT trying still in the building. 2 shields. Good luck for them. Yota with 1 player left, very low octane. The 2 others are down. Can he still revive them? Heaven Devils, في building واحد بركة. It's a tough position, Heaven Devils, against the Caustic to deal with. TFT عندهم full on building. The best advantage right now اللي قاعدين نشوفه فيه هو عن TFT. عندهم Caustic. They have the whole building. They're doing mighty fine. حتى blue shield. One squad trying to push in TFT. That's okay. Heaven Devils. Or can they win it or not? They know they have the info اللي هم عندهم Caustic. لكن عندهم الافونتاج اللي هم عندهم shield أكثر. TFT versus Heaven Devils trying to push in, trying to take in as much damage as possible. Can they get the kills or not? Nasty Sword trying to cover for his team. واحد داوني Twitchy bad time dividing. Gibraltar 1 trying to push in, gets broken the shield. Nasty Sword on the flank, trying to cover his teammate. Using the down teammate from Gibraltar. Another team trying to flank. What a tough position. موجودين فيه. Heaven Devils gets flanked from every way. وكأنهم عندهم bounty على رؤوسهم. جوس على خاطر ربحوا الجيم 1. Everybody's trying to finish them off. Nasty Sword on a 1v1. Who is the better Wraith? Mastiff again, clutching it just like they clutched it in the first game. TFT نزلوا في وسط the building عندهم الكاستيك وعندنا bubble inside. 3 hostiles detected. Heaven Devils trying to heal up. Stabilize as much as possible. 3 squads left. 1 second left till the zone starts to move. It seems that TFT بيكونوا in a tough position إذا كان الزون مش تموف in their advantage. 3 squads left and 9 players left. 1B2C, very low Pathfinder, trying to heal up and deal damage as much as possible. Gets interrupted. On the portal just in case we need to back down. Gibraltar, he places the shield. 1B2C Vendetta trying to place the shield. Idamino is waiting. Very well played for Heaven Devils. Waiting for cooldown on top. 1B2C Dome to land the ultimate perfectly. Very unfortunate. For 1B2C getting a lot of damage. Damino trying to force them in. Get as much as possible. It seems that they might get the advantage here. Heaven Devils, however, lose potential kill leader player here with the fight. TFT trying to fight in against the third party. What an insane gameplay right here. Ladies and gentlemen, TFT اللي كانوا كامبيو في building, they took their chance and they fought against Heaven Devils while they're trying to third party. And TFT is the champion. Well played for them. Labua passively as much as they can with caustic traps. They played inside the building. They waited for the right moment. Heaven Devils, Pusheo ala 1B2C, landed a mighty fine ultimate on Gibraltar for the Heaven Devils against the 1B2C. Fought them off, won the fight. However, they could not manage to get out of the fight. على خاطر TFT استغلت المومنت هذيك وبوشيت عليهم. 1B2C smelling a fight here. Gibraltar قاعد يبيكي ويديلي as much damage as possible. However, it gets shut down a little bit. 2 bars of the shield gets gone. Demented قاعدين يحاولوا يفايتوا فيهم off. Seeing the nades and trying to avoid them as much as possible. عندهم الcaustic, so they're not afraid to be pushed. لكن ينجموا ديما يستوبيهم بالcaustic gas cannons. TSE trying to stop the enemy from pushing in with the nades. 1B2C, Gibraltar as usual trying to deal as much damage as possible. Trying to hide in. Both having caustic players. Both are waiting for each other to push in. 1B2C, Ziliu, decent amount of damage. Ulti for caustic thrown against Demented here. Can they do something about it? Nade almost stepped in by the caustic for 1B2C. Caustic throwing traps just in case. 1B2C raid pushed in, unfortunately gets down. Caustic trying to push in against the 1B2C player. Demented trying to take in as much space as possible with the caustic trap trying to finishing in. 1B2C only 1 player left with 2 down players. Getting the kills, getting the finishing kills against 1B2C. Demented getting the advantage here. 2 players down. It's a 1v1 situation. Who's down for both teams. Octane versus Caustic. Massive versus the Valkyrie trying to close in with the Gibraltar. Dealing decent amount of damage for nade. Gibraltar trying to push in with another nade. On an MTC Bloodhound. McDeviant ulti بتاعه to try and spam and get as much info as possible. Artwork as well trying to push in. An insane fight. Absolutely unfortunate, however, that the MTC are stuck inside the zone. Artwork trying to force them out on Gibraltar من برا يستنى فيهم باش يخرجوا باش يحاول يديشي as much damage as possible ويعطي انفو للتيم بتاعه كان خرجوا. MTC in a very tough situation هما توا. Very close cornered. Heaven Devils. All the teams now are playing in a heavy situation. يوصل الزون بالطبيعة مازلنا في round 1. It's all about getting kills. Heaven Devils did get the kill. We have the first kill for Heaven Devils. Trying to get the second one. Boom against Artwork. And the team gets down, unfortunately. Artwork is down against Heaven Devils. Won the fight now. Heaven Devils is trying to get the fight against EHM. Trying to push them in. Inside the building. Can they win the fight? Heaven Devils. Sorry, against MTC, not EHM. MTC gets 1 player down. Heaven Devils trying to push in. They get the info from a player down. However, they lose a player as well. They down the second player and they get the squad almost sealed out because under all the death boxes and they got all the resources that they need. Bring a team trying to reassess the situation and move away. with the Valkyrie's ultimate. Too easy, taking the space
I got some bad guys here.
and letting them run away. Trying to fight off another team. Too easy gets involved in another fight, breaks the armor by Wraith. Bubble dropped against the enemy team. TCG Wraith trying to stabilize the fight. Too easy has information that they need. Let's freaking go backing out from Too easy. They know it's a tough situation to deal with. Hastan on purple shields. Meanwhile, they're still running with a blue shield Gibraltar. So they're backing out. Trying to go for a better rotation than here. Let's freaking go. Trying to take the high ground. Round 4, ladies and gentlemen. 4 squads left.
Let's explore this
11 players left. Can we see who's going to be able to win here? We have a fight going on between Too easy. Phasing in. Wraith, just avoiding nades, trying to close as much as they can against Bring a Team. Drops the bubble. However, it's not enough. ماشي كيف باش تحميهم against Too easy. Rad trying to shield up nearby the zone, gaining as much as information as possible, protecting death boxes. يلقى team ناد the Bloodhounds with the recon ability لهنا. Lands a couple shots, but that's okay. Enough to keep them away against Let's Freaking Go. Rad against Let's Freaking Go. Rad trying to close in as much as possible. We have ultimate. Both Bloodhounds activate their ultimate, landing as many shots as possible. Very good shots hit by the Rad's Bloodhound, pushing in with SMGs, going in. Alternator gets the kill. However, 1 HP backing out Bloodhounds. Rad's 1 HP Bloodhound is trying to stabilize the Hne. He detects you. The enemy Wraith trying to get the kill as much as possible. Gibraltar fighting against one, but dies against the other. Rad, 2 players down, 1 player left. Can the Wraith clutch this? 1 HP Wraith trying to back down after getting an insane amount of damage dished out. Too easy. Stabilize, revived. 3 players are still in, trying to get the shields in, trying to revive, stabilize you as much as possible. Rad trying to get the game as much as possible with 1 Wraith in the team, getting decent amount of damage to the Massive, misses the shot. But it's unfortunate for Rad because well played for Too easy. That nailed the game. Okay, starting off Ghost Army with the first fight, fighting them off with the Heirloom Bloodhound trying to push in. Gets the kill and Qadawi finishes Heirloom and Mighty Fine Bloodhound skin. Gets the kill. The first kill goes for the Ghost Army. EHM with finding the high loot area. Anna, golden backpack. 1 player downed. Ghost Army trying to detect as many players as possible. EHM finding a player, trying to shoot them, but fails. Gets down. Ghost Army. 1 player is down, being recovered. Bloodhound with the Heirloom still running around like a headless chicken with the axe, trying to look for players to axe them down. EHM, only 1 player left. Rad, عنا 3 players موجودين. Sonar detected, giving them information. That's okay, they don't care. Landing those shots. Gibraltar, which finishes off Ahmed Huey, the Bloodhound. And a phasing Wraith hops in against Rad like a gift wrapped in on a silver plate. Zone pushing in. 30 seconds before he closes. On the MTC لهنا, fighting against Rad. They have the high ground, but they are in the zone. So they are getting some damage dished inside of them. 1v2C لهنا. Finding a player. Trying to engage in them. However, TSE escapes. But Valkyrie's ultimate disengages from the fight. Still shielding here. We still have a decent outcome. Nades. We have domes being integrated around Heaven Devils. Fights, very close fights are being engaged between both teams now. 1 down from Heaven Devils. 2 are still alive, dealing as much damage as possible against Gibraltar. And the team has been wiped. Heaven Devils wins against Yota. Heaven Devils against 1v2C. Trying to fight each other off. Nades being exchanged. Shots being exchanged. It's really important to have nades in such a situation. Just how to contest as much space as possible. Heaven Devils. Shots fired from the Gibraltar. والادفانتج بتاع الشيلد بتاع الباس بتاع Gibraltar is able to land those shots without a lot of impact being exchanged. TSE with a Bloodhound ultimate, shooting the legendary Spitfire. R301. Shots being TSE. That is unfortunate. Try to do the ability. Gets stomped down by the laser beam from the enemy squad. TSE still camping besides container. TSE's Gibraltar. Heaven Devils. A very lumped up positioning here. Round 5. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. 3 squads left. TSE. Heaven Devils. Still exchanging fire. And there might be 1B2C are trying to close in the fight, and everybody is waiting for the right moment to engage. Silence hits the floor. TSE is in the middle. Can they try and get out of the tough situation that they are in? Both teams عندهم الانفورماسيون عليهم. Heaven Devils still exchanging shots as much as possible. The shields are fully upgraded. Information has been given. براتيكمون توا الناس الكل عندهم انفورماسيون على الخطة وعندهم البوزيشنينج. How shots, and who's gonna do the first mistake? 30 seconds before the zone moves. 1B2C لهنا. استناو. The first mistake to happen. TSE and Heaven Devils are still exchanging shots. We're seeing a craft trying to trigger probably an engage. TSE are waiting. Got the craft done. We have the dome. Upgrading as much as possible. 1 second till the zone moves. Waiting for the person or the team that will make the first mistake.
Let's go this way.
1B2C. Taking a high ground position on top of a truck. Shieku. Information. Round 5 closing in. Gibraltar's Heaven Devils is quite low. We might see an engagement here. Heaven Devils, nades exchange. Zone is closing in. And it is with the Heaven Devils advantage, shooting shots fired against the team. Gibraltar in a very tough situation, gets downed. Ultimates being shut down. 1B2C Heaven Devils. It comes to this, 2 squads left, 6 players left, 2 full squads. This is it, ladies and gentlemen, the fight that you've been looking for. Heaven Devils versus 1B2C. Perfect positioning لهنا من Heaven Devils, covered in every way. Gibraltar trying to seek information. Pathfinder trying to look for somebody to peek from the high ground, to shoot and dish as much damage as possible. Heaven Devils Gibraltar مازال توا يديشي في damage, which is very good. However, changing positioning here. Interesting rotation on Heaven Devils. 1B2C still camping the same spot, not making a single move. Heaven Devils are quite separated. Gibraltar doing as much damage, separating from the team, flanking, doing side damage, which is really good. And as we're seeing, 1B2C still in the same spot here, with 2 players on one and the other one behind a truck. We have death boxes nearby, trying to close in the battle. We have a Mastiff shots being shot. Octane trying to close in and shorten the range against the team. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Final round closing. Heaven Devils Gibraltar shooting through a small hole. Through a wall. Heaven Devils, 1 player down. They get the finishing kill. 1B2C has the information. They switch off the Wraith, switch off the shield, pushes in on Heavy Devils. 1B2C shoots the shots with the Mastiff, and we have the winner for the 4th game. 1B2C won against the legendary Heaven Devils. Congratulations. Good job for 1B2C Octane with the Mastiff against the shot. And they get 2 players down against the KBR, trying to push the last player left against the KBR. 1B2C Lehne trying to trade shots.
Contact with target.
Leaving him to shield up. Not taking any chances, 1B2C. Demented playing nearby a container on the ultimate of Octane. The pedestal that lets them change their positioning with a massive jump. Launch pad. Deployable launch pad. Bring a team. Zelu stacking for nades. Exchanging nades from both teams here. Octane حاول closey for range against Demented. شوفوا لهنا. Wraith is doing the same thing. Possibly يفايتوا بعضهم لهنا. Octane shots fired against the Wraith. Bloodhound is down already. While using the TP ultimate to close in and disengage from the fight, as they are not in the greatest advantage right now. Varinga team with 2 people down, 1 player gone and 1 player downed. 1 Wraith is quite low on both resources and HP. Demented trading shots against 1B2C. Flying away. Disengaging from the fight. TP is ready from the enemy Wraith, just in case. Still trading shots here. Tunisian gang. Notice there's a couple players roaming by in balloon. Let's go check with balloon. How will he escape you? They did not take the balloon and they get the players beat down. However, Tunisian gang gets flanked by another team. And the Octane gets down, the second gets down, and the squad gets wiped out by Rad. 12 squads left, and the round 2 circle is being closed in. Dino, Caustic trying to push in. Versus Heavy Devils here. We have the information. Too easy to enable Bloodhounds, Recon, Qadini, how do we close you in the range, however being stopped by the nade. 2 Easy's Gibraltar trying to trade shots with the Wraith.
Enemy spotted.
Still rocking 2 blue shields though. Heaven Devils Qadini back
Their package over there.
Taking over another building on the Bloodhound in case of information needed to be capitalized. Squad taking over the God spot. Heaven Devils onto the God spot. Having all the information needed without the need of engagement. Ghost Army capitalizing and building with caustic traps. Heaven Devils still having the high ground without the need to worry about anything. Taking all sides and getting as much information from the Pathfinder. Andom zipline ultimates are ready to be deployed. The zone is closing in, and Artwork is still alive. Surprisingly, man, yeah, Artwork as a solo player with no shields and still alive and running around. TFT as well with a solo player. So we have 2 squads, man. Artwork with TFT, solo players still alive. Valkyrie and Bloodhound. 11 squads left. 2 of them are solo players. Let's freaking go, Bloodhound. Lehne, activate that ultimate. A possible engage for another squad. Recon has been activated. Andom la formation. TFT Lehne Baki. Trying to play at the edge of the zone. Uses the ultimate as a Valkyrie to escape the heat. يمكن يحاول يلعب على placement. And solo player Heaven Devils still playing really well as a team. 3 players still alive and well. Engage you على 2 easy لهنا with 2 players alive and 1 down. عندهم level, عندهم disadvantage unfortunately. Trying to trade shots as much as possible. Too easy. Gibraltar Lene might fall down. And he does, unfortunately, and Too Easy gets wiped out. 20 seconds Mazid in the clock for it to close in the circle. Ghost Army taking the high ground, gets hit by a caustic trap, which would allow the enemy caustic to detect that as an information. Phoenix gets dropped by Draven. Valkyrie moving around like a fly. The Ben Valkyrie. Unfortunately, the solo player is gone. Has been caught out by the net. Heaven Devils trying to third party, utilize and captivate the moment. Erika on plusieurs zip lines crafted by Pathfinders. Ghost Army, one player down, one player really low. Implement everything related to caustic traps, but can it save them? A very low Bloodhound backing out, being covered by the caustic. On l'information, maintenant the Bloodhound, a top player, and getting third party by the Gibraltar, while trying to look up. As you are seeing, Bloodhound backing out. Circle is about to close in at round 5. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. El Rogue trying to back away, playing into the zone. Martin to end, solo player left. 6 squads left. Wraith passive Khadat Trigiri. A voice inside of you gets spoken. Ghost Army's Bloodhound gets caught out. Gets downed. Caustic, solo player left. Trying to clutch this with an L-Star in the face. Against 2 players, it's tough, and gets demolished. Very unfortunate. 4 squads left. Lehne, 1B2C rocking the high ground, trying to push in the squad. Can they land the shots? Volcano does. And they win the fight. 3 squads left. Round 5, 30 seconds left before the zone closes in. 3 squads left on the IHM 1B2C. And a solo squad. A solo from Margin to N. Margin to N gets spotted. And gets down and finished. 2 squads left. IHM versus 1B2C. Who's going to be the winner? IHM moves away. As the time ran out, it utilizes a Valkyrie's ult to reposition. عندهم l'information. Both teams عندهم l'information على both teams. 1B2C did massive damage against the team trying to engage in. Gets 1 player down. 1B2C عندهم l'avantage توا against the EHM with 2 players down. 1B3 pushing in. We don't care. We got the victory already. 1B2C claims the victory. Congratulations for 1B2C with 24 kills. R301 in the hands of the Ghost Army.
Target spotted here.
We have a Rampage on the KBR. Rampage is not a bad weapon. It's decent. Dealing damage on a slow fire rate. Car. Interesting shots fired by KBR's car. And a quite a long range, man, for an SMG, basically. On a zipline ready. Manan the pad. In case of disengagement. Good shots fired from the triple take by the Caustic's KBR. And an ultimate Bringa team for the Bloodhound being activated. The enemy Bloodhounds. KBR activated the ult as well. Caustic gas cannons تريجريو من عند البلادهاوندز. عنا انفورماسيون خديناها من البلادهاوندز. Q Yakuza just waiting for people to hop in. KBR spamming nades, exchanging shots, playing it safe and simple. Just يستناهم لين يبوشيو وقت اللي هما يبوشيو يديلوا as much damage as possible. They got the caustic traps. There's no reason for them to push. They're in a perfect positioning right now. Round 1 is closing in. 3 minutes till the circle closes. عنا المستي فولكار and the Bloodhound for KBR. Close range ready. وعنا traps ready. Bring a team with only 2 players left in the team. 1 has been gone already. Trying to fight off enemies. Gas cannons inside. Shots inspired by the Valkyrie's ability to try and disorient the enemy. Shots exchanged as well. Hene, Valkyrie with the R99 shooting from far away. Let's freaking go. Exchange shots from outside. Visual on the nades. That will have been much better and easier for them to deal with. Let's freaking go. Dealing insane damage against Let's freaking go. Yota here, trying to stabilize. Still has not a lot of info. Khater ma عندهمش bloodhounds. A champion that can give them information. Only 2 players left. KBR trading shots, trying to get the kill. One player left in Bringa team. Gets detected by the sonar from the bloodhounds. Esquinajami escaping Lele. He cannot fight in such situation. Ala khater. It's a complete disadvantage, especially as a solo player gets pushed in by the enemy bloodhound. Heaven Devils. Tough position. Still عندهم gray and blue shields. Blue has been upgraded to the Gibraltar Lehane. But they're still in a very tough position where they are very, very low. Gibraltar got downs. We might see an upcoming end Lehane and Heaven Devils, where they used to be the reigning champions of the past games. Udoa, 11 squads left and they're still being down. 2 players down. Richibat gets down and unfortunately gets destroyed by their Avengers, which are 1B, 2C. We do feel that it's going to be an intense battle between 1B, 2B and 2 easy. Trading shots. Name. Pathfinder with a flat line. Trying to push in. Doesn't matter. Can he get killed? He does not care about anything. The kill is there. Pathfinder is trying to get the shots. Unfortunately being missed. 1v2C to Hene. Shooting as well. Trying to trade off in the back. 5 squads in a round 4. Round 4, 10 seconds before the circle closes in. Rad playing around, throwing nades just in case. Shoot the nade. Excellent hit by the nade. Too easy to nade with the Kraber in the hands of the Pathfinder. Will we see no scopes or headshots? Kraber shot being fired. Misses the shot, very unfortunate. As you guys know, الكريبر معناها من أقوى sniper rifles existing في الجيم. Unfortunately, you have to land your shots. Nahne too easy. Pathfinder is having a hard time to land these shots. Until nades go by the Octane as they manage to hit the nade. However, not enough. It gets downed. Shots being traded between too easy and I think 1v2C. Gets the down over. Too easy. Wraith, however, gets traded with the enemy. But they still manage to win the fight with 2 players alive and 1 that can be recovered. On Narad, Mizel trying to take over the space. Yalab as safe as possible. 4 squads left. 7 seconds before the round gets closed in. The 5th round, the circle starts to move.
Might be something good this way.
فما حتى information خذوها راد unfortunately. The Bloodhound's ability ما خوتهمش شوفوا. But they still found somebody. They saw a Wraith moving by, detected by the Bloodhounds. Shots fired by a sniper from the enemy. too easy. مازالوا يلعبوا سيف في الوقت الحالي بما انهم زوز بلايرز كاو مازالوا موجودين. رعد still playing inside, still playing it safe. ما حد شيء باش يقلقهم. الأكثرية ماشيين على البليسمنتس عندهم decent map skills. We're fine. Too easy هنا, getting some shots in. Trying to shield up. Stabilize. عارقين to end as a solo squad, however, gets done. And slaughtered by Too Easy. Another kill goes for Too Easy. هنا الريت بتاع Too Easy خدت فيزي for a possible change and repositioning. 3 squads left. And Narad so far is still camping inside. Too Easy as well as 1v2c. Too Easy trying to stabilize in the fight, engaging in, however, gets detected by the Bloodhound. رعد عندهم information اللي الباثفايندر تحتهم. What are they gonna do about it? عندنا الالتيميت بتاع Gibraltar. We might see a use of it soon. Mr. Neil, the right movement to happen here, as we are seeing Too Easy are camping 2 feet away. TSE is the one left in the squad. Sorry, not 1v2c. TSE trying to run away and gain as much time as possible. Rene, as a solo squad, Too Easy still trying to stabilize. Shots are fired against Too Easy. But that's okay. They still get the kill against the solo squad. And Too Easy now versus Rad. They have the information, they know where they are. Bloodhound keeps spamming the information giver. لهنا نشوفوا Pathfinder قاعد engaging. However, gets stopped by the door, gets blocked in. Bloodhound is low on shields. Wraith قاعدة فايزي to avoid the damage done by the Gibraltar's ultimate. Another information giver. And a really low Pathfinder has to back out. Graber shots unfortunately being missed here. Pathfinder قاعد يشيلدي. يصير a bit of an engagement possibly in the next 40 seconds, or else the round will be closed. لهنا رعد عندهم لافونتاج أكتر بأنهم first of all 3 players, and second of all they are inside, so they have nothing to worry about. Ult off! The ball has been thrown by the Gibraltar and puts him alone, unfortunately made them have the disadvantage, which allows Too Easy to get the kill. No way! No way for Too Easy. Remontada على Too Easy. كان عندهم disadvantage بمكان عندهم زوز players أكهو. وراد كان عندهم 3 players. When Gibraltar pushed in alone, gave him the disadvantage وعطاه الافونتاج. Too Easy اللي خولوا لهم بشي ياخذوا الفينishing kill على Gibraltar and then finish up the rest. Well played for Too Easy for claiming the first spot. كما قلنا 1B2C are the winners. It's unfortunate معناها قبل الجيم 6 كانوا Heaven Devils were almost the winners with 94 points. However, 1B2C with a total of 134 points. Totalité متاع 134 points لل 1 Brain 2 controllers or 1B2C. Second place, Heaven Devils with 109 points. 109 points. Heaven Devils taking second place, and third place for Too Easy